taking the House will make life more difficult for him, but there are ways around that for Trump.
Yeah.
Does this mean anything? Does taking the House from the Democrats, does this mean anything on a global scale? Does it mean anything, even though you're specifically for New Zealand, in the political world?
I think it could do, because it makes a difference, I think, Pat, because in politics, whether it be American or New Zealand politics, it's not often what is your manifesto or your agenda that counts. It's how you react to unanticipated events.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that with the Bush administration with 9/11. That event transformed the administration when it was in deep trouble.
Yep.
Mr. Trump has set in motion a number of events. He's got a looming trade war with a number of countries. It's now taking place in a context where he will face greater scrutiny and more vocal resistance, I believe. And that could change the parameters of the debate in the United States. It does have implications. We in New Zealand, and I think this is a bipartisan thing to say, because I think National and Labour have pretty similar foreign policies. We have a Labour-led government at the moment. But Mr. Trump has been directly attacking the national interests of New Zealand. He's been seeking to undermine the rules-based order. He's been seeking to undermine, for example, an institution we always support, which is the United Nations, but he's also sought to undermine the World Trade Organization, which is a very important organisation for New Zealand, because it creates a more level playing field for smaller parties. We've been involved in 6 trade disputes since the mid-90s. We've taken to the WTO and we've won every single one of them, including with Australia, a near neighbour. That's how we got apples into Australia after 80 years of trying.
Yeah.
We did it because we took them to the WTO. What he's trying to do is to dismantle. He makes no bones about it. He's in the process of weakening the WTO, because his view of American international stage is to remove international impediments. He'd rather be in a situation where there's no organisation which upholds the rules for international trade, where it's a free-for-all, because the biggest can always look after their interests more effectively in a free-for-all than the smallest. So we have quite a lot at stake in this. We trade with more than 100 countries. It would be nice, from New Zealand's point of view, if Mr. Trump's instincts to dismantle the international rules-based order are restrained, because the Democrats start doing their stuff in the House of Representatives.